All right, pull-up variations. So it is everyone's goal to get a pull-up, right? If you have a pull-up bar at home, or if you get one at some point in the future,
or if you go to a gym to work out,
that too. It's an amazing back exercise. It hits every muscle on your back and your shoulders and your arms and your lats. So don't discredit a pull-up just because you think you can't do one. There are a lot of things you can do to build your pull-up muscles. First thing that we typically program for building back strength are going to be Renegade Rows. You can go back into the search for our Renegade Row video, but you are literally in a plank position on the ground rowing dumbbells, okay? So that's an amazing back builder and core builder. It takes a lot of core for pull-ups as well. So you're hitting everything you need in Renegade Rows. Seated banded rows, if you're at a gym where you have some rings, then you can do some inverted ring rows. Caitlin's gonna show some banded rows real quick. Anything that is called a row will help you work your back, and that's really what you want to build. Back muscles, lat muscles, arm muscles, shoulder muscles. Once you've gone through all of the row variations, you're going to find a pull-up bar, and we're going to start with just some basic activated hangs. So Caitlin's going to hop up. If she's in a passive hang, that means she's not doing anything with her shoulders. If she's in an active hang, she's going to pull her shoulder blades down and back. And she could do sets of 5, sets of 8, sets of 10, whatever you could do, whatever you can hang on for. And that's going to also build the start to your pull-up, which is usually the hardest part for anyone's pull-up. Also, just hanging on a bar for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and building up hanging to a minute is going to be incredible for building pull-up strength. It seems kind of silly because you're just hanging there, but you are working all of the muscles that you need to hop up and then start that first pull.
And your grip strength, which I find is often one of the hardest parts of working on a bar.
Right, and once you get into multiple sets and reps of pull-ups, you really need a strong grip, because if that goes, doesn't matter how strong your back is. Once you are starting to get pretty good at your active and passive hangs, next step would be to add a band. And you would loop one foot around the band.
This is not the kind of band that you would use. There is a thicker, more like powerful band than this. This is just to show you what it would be like.
And you can usually get sets of them on Amazon where they range from thin to thick. I would get them all because you'd start thick and then work your way down to thin. But once your foot is in them, you're going to cross the other foot over. And then that's going to help assist you in your pull-up. This one isn't strong enough to really assist her. She just did a complete strict pull-up. There we go. But that's how you also progress pull-ups. Start using bands. When a band gets too easy, go to the next level band. Once you are at the smallest band, once that feels easy, you really don't need it anymore. There's a saying at the gym, when you're at the small band with pull-ups, you really don't need it. So, you want to do one more without anything?
Do you want to do negatives?
Oh, and negatives, yes. Another exercise great for building pull-ups are pull-up negatives. So you would jump to get up as high as you can, and then once your chin is over the bar, you just slowly come down as slow as possible. And I would do, maybe 3 or 4 sets of 3 to 5 negatives. When that feels easy, maybe you could do 5 sets of 10 negatives. Building up your pull-up in the reverse motion, going from top down, is really just building up your pull-up strength in the opposite direction. Once negatives feel easy, guarantee your first pull-up is right around the corner.
And here we go.
After like 5 minutes of hanging on the bar. Here we go.
Nope.
I worked her too hard, folks. There you go. Use your hips.
Oh God.
That's all right. That's all right. You're hanging for 5 minutes, and this one was really a strict pull-up. Anyway, those are all your pull-up progressions. Obviously, they work because they tired her out. So start on the ground with your Renegade Rows, move to the bar, to bands, to negatives, and I promise your pull-up is right there waiting for you.